Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I'm answering a question that comes in, and this has to do with changing your domain name. Now, this particular question, this person said that they have a website, and we'll call it domainnamea.com. It's ranking number 1 for a lot of their target terms, but for whatever reason, they have to change that domain name, and they want to use it for a different business. Now they want to swap it in and they want to change that domain to, we'll say, domainnameb.com, but they want to retain all of their rankings. So there's a couple things that would happen in this scenario, even in the best case scenario, but I want to talk about why this is probably not the best approach and why they should probably start with a brand new domain for this new website that they're starting. Okay, so in a normal situation, if you were going to change your domain name, you would take that original domain name and you have your new domain name. And what you would do is you would point that new domain name over here to the old website. And that old domain name, the original domainnamea.com, you would, at the registrar level, at the domain name level, you would do a 301 permanent redirect, to where that anytime that somebody typed in that original domain name, they would go to the new domain name. So anytime somebody types in domainnamea.com, they would go to domainnameb.com instead. Okay, so what this person is proposing is not going to work the way that they want to take domain name A, switch it over here, swap in a new domain name, still rank number 1, and be able to use this one over here for something else. So the obvious reason, there's two things. That when you do this domain name change, you do this 301 redirect at a domain name level, and you do a change of address in Google Search Console. So that's what you would do normally. Now, you would have to leave that domain, you would have to retain possession of that original domain name. So domainnamea.com, you would have to keep possession of that, keep it registered, and keep that 301 in place. And the reason being, most of the time you have other sites that are hyperlinking to your original thing. Links from other websites are basically like votes of confidence, and Google sees that, and that's part of what makes you rank. It's not just what's on your website. It's these other things that are outside of your website that are telling Google we should rank this website higher. So when you have these outside links, you can't lose those. Now, if you're not 301ing that original domain name, if you're not holding on to that original domain name, or if you're going to use that original domain name for something else, now you're losing any of that link voting power, that link equity, the link juice, so to speak, that would be going to the new domain name that you want to put into place. Now, the second reason why this would not work as you think it would, whenever there's a domain name, Google kind of puts it in a bucket after a while. It basically says this is the category that this is in. In the past, whenever we've gone to this site, this seems to be the category that it's under. And it also gets that information from other things, like other third-party sites that have the business category. But it can look at the content of your site and basically say, this site is primarily about this subject. So if you have a manufacturing website that's domainnamea.com, but you all of a sudden you say like, hey, I want to use this for another thing over here. I want to make it into an auto repair website and swap in this other domain name B for the manufacturing site. It's not going to work as you expect, because Google still remembers domain name A is about manufacturing. So if you try and switch the subject completely, it's not going to be so good. So it's better to just leave this one in place, start a brand new website over here with a brand new domain. That's going to work, because otherwise you're going to give up your links. You're going to confuse Google with what category that your website is in. And just generally speaking, you're going to end up not ranking for either all that well. And it's going to be a mess. So the best thing to do is just leave things as they are. If you want to swap in a new domain name, then do the 301 redirect at the domain name level and do the change of address in Google Search Console. And there might be a little dip for a while, but it should come back once Google recrawls it and says, yes, okay, this is a new domain. But you cannot take this old domain that's on this established site and then just like go use it for something else, because you're giving up the links and you're giving up the fact that Google already has it in this category and you're trying to put it in a brand new category. So it's not gonna work out for you. So get a new domain for this other one over here. That's my advice. That's what I would tell you if you were my client. All right, my name is John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. I hope that you are all healthy. We'll be here tomorrow with a brand new video. I want to say thanks to all the subscribers. Would love us if we could get to 1,000 subscribers, and I know we can do it in time. But yeah, I hope you're all safe, and I'll be here tomorrow. Till next time, peace.